Hey, greetings, Inquisitors. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning this morning. It's morning for me when I'm doing the stream, whatever time it may be for you when you're watching. Got some cool people in the channel already. We got Griff hanging out today. Hey, Griff. Got TK in the house. Malgus. Malgus with exclamation points everywhere. Ward Point Ranch says, I've hit a Carbonite 1 wall. So many 4 to 6 million galactic power accounts. Yeah, there's a lot of people down in Carbonite now. I mean, typically those people aren't playing. It stinks, though, because if they play, you just lose. There's nothing you can do. You can't really even practice against some of these teams. I had saw a posting the other day of somebody who was in Carbonite facing a full relic gas team. You just, what are you going to do? Nothing. All right, so for people who don't know, we'll start out, we'll just chat, maybe do some account reviews, some things like that. Then we'll take a look at the Loquitor Grand Arena, talk a little more, do the main account, and then we'll finish up with the new account, the TCO account. So if you're a new player and you're looking for that GAC content, look toward the end of the holocron. That's where you'll find the TCO stuff. That's the plan for today. Also put Malgus in the title. Need some clickbait going on there, so we're going to talk a little bit about Malgus. And I'm interested to know y'all's opinion on it. The wall of text that is Darth Malgus. I was jacked about Malgus until they said it was Conquest exclusive. Yeah, that's the thing. Malgus is Conquest. Yep. Myler says, hey DL, I'm a cool person too. Got a cool shades on his little emoji there. Nice. TK says, if I win today, I'll get and then have to stay in Kyber. All right, 6 fleets for you, TK. You should address the insane Malgus kit. Half price hyperdrive. I know, right? Man, is it tempting to buy the hyperdrive on the Loquitor account. Because, yeah, I mean, for $100, it's a heck of a deal. And for $50, it's twice as good of a deal. So it's really tempting to click that button and put the hyperdrive onto Loquitor. That's a lot of gear. I'll resist the temptation, though. We'll keep it as it is. Myler says, I'm going all in for Malgus. As many Conquest refreshes as possible and saving all my Omicrons. Myler, are you in hard mode? Are you doing Conquest hard? I assume you must be if you're going for Malgus. Malgus looks fantastic. Going to be a grind getting him, but very worth it. William Charles Schneider says, I'm the coolest sister-in-law ever. Greetings, like button destroyed. I mean, Malgus is a Conquest character, right? I guess I didn't do my research well enough. There's not going to be some new method of getting characters in Conquest. He's just going to be a normal acquire through Conquest type of character. That was my understanding. Just like Cat or Maul or Boba, Scion of Django, all that stuff, right? He's just going to be a character like that. I'm going to push myself for the high boxes. Could take 4 or 5 conquests, however. Huh. Well, if you're in hard mode Conquest, you should be able to get a gold box. The gold box isn't that hard to grab out of hard Conquest. As long as you can clear 4 sectors and do most of the quests, I think you can get gold box. Inquisitor Corvius is in the house. Malgus is a Conquest character, 7-star unlock. Kith Kanan says, I'm making a point not to look at cool new characters. Too much to work on as it is. Ray says there might be Inquisitorious feats that make it harder. getting the max boxes. Yeah, they do like to put new characters into the mix. But a lot of times, guys, they put in stuff like, win a certain amount of battles with, or get a certain amount of kills with Inquisitors and stuff like that. And you can do, a Kylo Ren unmasked with that disc that makes somebody taunt, your biggest character taunts. And then other discs that do % health damage and stuff like that. I've completed quests like that before. Just get crew in there with that disc that makes him taunt, and then just get kills behind it with other characters. So it's not necessarily that you have to have the Inquisitors all like relicked up to get those feats. Maybe it is. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what the feats look like. But yeah, sometimes it's possible to cheese the feats if you get the right discs. Antonio Ribeiro says, I'm trying to bloat as fast as I can to 4 million to get Malgus. Huh. Myler says, yeah, I get gold box now. Only 45 shards, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you want to unlock it in 2 cycles, you have to get at least a couple red boxes, right? Probably. Well, let's see. If it's 60 and then 45, you could get 180 and then 135. So what's that? 315. So you'd have to make a few purchases to get him in 2 rounds. Or you'd have to buy the pass to get the extra shards from the pass to get him in 2 rounds if you couldn't get red box. You should still be able to get him, though, in 2 rounds, even if you can't. If you can get gold box, you should be able to get him just with a couple purchases. Masingno says, DL, thanks for the video about how to get recruited on a better guild. I'm now in a way better guild. Thanks a lot. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Speaking of guilds, since I've got this pulled up on my screen, let's take a look at this account that I've got pulled up here. So this is Inquisitor Vels, and was looking at his stuff. He's got a Senator build path. He went pretty much strictly according to the Senator build guide. His account is about 11 months old. He started late in May last year, so not even a year-old account. 2 million galactic power, 911 in ships, and then 1.1 in characters. He's got the Malevolence fleet up and running real nice. Getting first in fleet every day with that. Got the Negotiator unlocked at 5 stars. He's in a guild that's doing well in territory battles, but not quite getting the Sea Pit done yet. Got a Galactic Republic fleet in here, the Bounty Hunters. Vader going, TIE Advanced. Starting to build into some other stuff for fleets. Character-wise, he's got 16 relics. It's pretty good. He's got the Padme team built out. He's got the Shock T clones team built out. General Skywalker's down here at 5 stars getting built. So he's unlocked and being worked on. Of course, we got Geos, Ewoks, all that good stuff. Separatist team in here. Love seeing this Enfys Nest. Free wins in Grand Arena, right? 171 tenacity. That's really good. Really good. 171 tenacity. You must have some. Look at this. Almost 10% tenacity off of substats on that. That's sweet. Good stuff. Almost 10% on that one too. 5 hits on tenacity. Yo. Yeah, so that's nice. That's a good looking Enfys Nest there. Relic 5 on pretty much everything but Grievous. Let's check out mods. Shock T is fast. 308. Rex. Is Rex over 300? 307. That's a good Rex. Nice. Padme's at 288. Okay, so we're a little short on the high-end speed from where you'd hope to be at this point. 277 on 3PO. But there's some other characters that are really well modded, so maybe you haven't gone as much for speed and done more work on other stuff like the offense mods and the tenacity mods for Nest. So yeah, it's not bad. I think like all of us, right? No matter how good the mods are, they could always be a little bit better. But no, it's I think a really good example of an account. If you want to build up some teams in the background here, I would say to build Imperial Troopers. Because I think the Imperial Troopers could improve your presence a lot for the assault battles. I'm not seeing a ton of stuff here that's good for the Empire assault battles and whatnot. So yeah, maybe build up a trooper team. And then what? Executor? Got 2 good fleets, but definitely need to work on the 3rd and 4th fleet at this point. So maybe gas into Executor? I don't know, maybe if Vels is in the house, he can share the plan with us. Ward Point Ranch says, seeing this 2 million GP account makes me sad. Oh, why does it make you sad, man? Because you're not there yet, or what? That's nice. It's a good account. I mean, it's literally what the Senator Path sets out to do, right? You build Vader, Grievous team, Padme team, and then you unlock the gas into a full Relic clone team. So it's you got the Padme team and the clone team for C-Pit. I mean, Vels could probably upgrade his guild if he wants to. So it's just a fundamental question of, loyalty versus greed, selfishness. No, it's looking out for your own account building. So, I mean, if you like the guild that you're in and they're good people and they've helped you, then it's fine to stay there. But, if they're not going to get to that C-Pit anytime soon, you might want to think about upgrading to a guild that can do C-Pit. But yeah, overall, I would say it's good work. Well done. Yeah, I think do Executor and then right into Kenobi. Probably be a pretty good path. Could do Kenobi first into Executor too if you want. If you don't have because the ships aren't there yet. I don't know what he has unlocked or not unlocked, but without the IG and the Xanadu blood and all that stuff being worked on, that might take a while. But yeah, those are probably the 2 next things I would do is Kenobi and Executor. He has no fat. The hyperdrive inflates your GP so much. It does, yeah, it really does. Yeah, the TCO account is like surprising me because we're 16 weeks in now, and the TCO account is already, I think, 1.7 million galactic power or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how fat this account is. Just in a very short period of time, this GP just goes up like crazy. Because you get the characters from the hyperdrive bundle, and then if you mod some of them, adding mods to those characters is a bunch of GP. And then the ships, as you start building up anything on the characters, the ship GP goes crazy too. So yeah, the hyperdrive bundle leads to a lot of galactic power. Yep. Yeah, 1.7 already on the TCO account. It's crazy. It's, yeah, 4 months old, and it's on its way to 2 million. All right. All right, let's see. What else we got? We could do another account review probably. Let's take a look at somebody else's stuff. Let's see, who do we have? We have Darth Imine 372. Take a look. No guild. Number 410 in squad. 2.6 million account with Darth Revan. Looks like the player stopped playing, but yeah, that's a pretty solid start to an account. Both Revans, Malik, Commander Luke Skywalker. Not an account that you should quit. Looks good to me. All right, let's try another one here. Let's see. Okay, what do we got? Mini GK. Mini. 5.9 million galactic power. All right. Does anybody know the player Mini GK? If somebody could drop in the Discord and let him know that we're taking a look, that'd be cool by me. Jack Sermon says, hello, DL. Well, hello, Jack Sermon. I started a free-to-play account. Going to be tough to resist the half-price hyperdrive. Hey, well, Ward Point Ranch, why don't you just go with the half-cost hyperdrive? I mean, honestly, for $50, you skip 3 months of the game and get yourself going right away, and there's no reason not to. The game doesn't punish you for galactic power in GAC anymore. Start a $50 to play alt. You can play it free to play after you buy the hyperdrive bundle. You can still call it FTP because it's 50 to play. 50 to play, see? FTP. Close enough to free to play. Hey, Blessed Carrot's in the house. How you doing, man? All right, let's take a look. Let's see what this guy has. Mini GK. Right at 6 million. Got Malevolence, Negotiator, Finalizer. The Chimera Endurance and Executrix have Relic Pilots, Home 1. it's hard to commit to that Akbar, but yeah, he's Gear 11, so Home 1 has some investments. Skills are all maxed out on it. That's pretty nice. So he's got a bunch of fleets up and running, working on the Echelon. Basically just missing Radis. Got the Bounty Hunter stuff going. Looks like he is on the Executor journey. Executrix, right? Yeah, he doesn't have the Executor yet, but it certainly looks like he's building ships to go that direction. Okay. 3 GLs, SLKR, Kenobi. See? That Skywalker in the house. All the stuff that goes along with that. Cat. Malik at Relic 7, that's nice. Wat Tambor at Relic 7. What does that tell us? Oh, that's Kenobi, right? Kenobi has the Relic 7 Watt. Qui-Gon Omicron. Looking for other Omicrons. Got the Omicron on Chirpa. Iden Versio. Alright, alright, alright. Was there a Zam Wassel in the house? Phasma Omicron. Okay, so he's helping out his guild. That's cool. Yeah, we could do it. We'll do with a Zam and a Zam Omicron at some point. $50 to pay. Pound 50 TP. Nice. Is the gear alone worth the $50? I started an account about 6 months ago, and I don't need the character ships, but the gear is tempting. Yeah, Tyler Poole, I've said before that the no matter what else you get out of the hyperdrive bundle, it's the best gear pack in the game. It represents, massive value at $100. About $800 worth of gear in that pack, I think. Crystals are in there, energy, currency for the shops. There's just so much stuff that you get out of the hyperdrive. It's crazy. So for $50, it's definitely, there's nothing in the game that you can buy that will give you more for $50. That is for certain. Even if you don't need the characters or ships or any of it, even if all that stuff's irrelevant, just the gear and the currency that you get is worth it. Wordpoint Ranch says it's worth $50 not to do Galactic War nonsense. I agree with that. The early Galactic Wars can be pretty annoying. How's your weekend going so far, DL? Good. Woke up, went to the chiropractor, and now I'm streaming. So not very eventful so far, but so far so good, right? My feet are still on this side of the dirt. It's always better than the other option. I'm still one shard from Malevolence. I have to wait till another TB. If I'd just gotten one more shard in the Galactic Chase. I'll tell you, it's funny. I was farming on the TCO account, and I got this Piet right here up to 98 character shards, right? So I just need the last two. If I get one, of course, you get two every time you get a hit, right? And I think I farmed for like 4 days. And I was doing them like one by one by one by one, no Piet. One by one by one by one, no Piet. One by one, no Piet, no Piet. It was like driving me crazy. But then at the exact moment that I got my Piet shards, I also got Resistance Hero Poe shards, and they both ended up exactly at 100 at the same time. The statistical odds of that happening are minuscule. So I guess in the end, Piet was waiting to give me those last shards until he dropped off the other character off the same node. So that's pretty funny. All right, so let's get back to this account review that we're doing here. We've got 3 GLs. We've got all kinds of stuff here. Take a look at the mods. See how our speed's doing on this account. 340 on Darth Revan. 328 on Cat. That's pretty good. Piet, 310. 310 doesn't seem fantastic on Piet. Seems a little low. Now, there's a couple mods here that could potentially get some improvement. This might get some hits on speed on the way up. Okay, just talking to you guys about this. If anybody's watched my Mod Mastery series, when I'm slicing mods that are 6 dot, like this mod, for example, it's got 3 speed hits on it. If I don't hit the 4th speed by the time this mod is blue, I'm not going to spend the purple and gold on it. Because the likelihood that it'll ever get 5 hits in speed is almost none. So if I don't hit the 4th speed roll, I don't go past blue. If I've got 4 speed rolls, I'll take it all the way up to gold trying to get that 5th. Like this has 3 nice speed rolls on it, but again, once I got that to blue, I wouldn't have kept pushing it. The likelihood that you're going to get what you want is pretty low. Okay. So one of the things that you could do, I mean, we've got some fast mods in the account, but maybe we want either a Gideon or a Piet or something for the troopers that's going faster. With these troopers, you really want somebody up over 350. So somebody has to have a speed of 330 showing. You know, if you can get Gideon to 335 or something like that, then he's acting at 355. And you need that 350 to get over some of the teams that are out there. What I would consider doing, if this was my account, I'd probably take these Darth Revan mods and put them on either Piet or... I don't think he has the Gideon Relic. But I would probably put him on Piet and get Piet going super fast. What you do with Darth Revan, you can put together a team with Darth Revan of actually using Darth Maul as a lead. I'm pretty sure he has Darth Maul, right? Because he's got C. So this Darth Maul is somewhere. There we go. So if you look at Darth Maul's leadership, Sith allies gain 20% evasion and 20% turn meter whenever they evade. If you put the Zeta on this, then they get that 20% turn meter at the start of combat. So what you do is you make a Maul lead team. You make Bastila Fallen slightly faster than your Darth Revan so that she gets to go first. You go first with Bastila, second with Darth Revan. And then you put in your tank, either, you know, if you want Malik in the team, that's fine. Or if you want Set, the Sith Empire Trooper in there, that's fine. Or both of them is perfect. So if you do Maul lead, Darth Revan, Bastila Fallen, Malik, Set. Somebody will come in, they'll look at your Darth Revan, they'll see that your speed is like 296. And they'll be like, okay, that's no problem to beat. And then you get an extra 20% speed on top of that, and you act at 360. And Bastila goes, and then Darth Revan goes, and then your team doesn't get a turn, and it just all goes badly from there. So if you do that on defense, it's a neat little trick, and it allows you to slow your Darth Revan down and use those mods for somebody else that you need to go faster, for example, on offense. So... little cool little trick there. And then I would say Rex, I would probably speed up Rex too. 295 is pretty good though. It's not horrible. Getting Rex up to about 310, again, just with the way the calculations work, if he's at about 310, then it's really hard to outspeed him either in a Shock T Clones team or in a gas team. 305, 310, that's really the breaking point between good and fantastic. All right, yeah, so obviously this player knows what they're doing. Their account's good. So don't get me wrong. This is the rock-solid account. I can't complain about the characters that are built, the paths that have been chosen. It's, yeah, no, it's good stuff. And the mods are good, right? They're not bad mods. It's good stuff. The Executor seems like a good next move. And then, maybe look at Lord Vader. Or Rey. I kind of like Rey for this account. Or JML. I mean, he's got a lot more progress toward JML, so probably he'll go Executor and then into JML as the fourth GL. That would work too. If it was me, I would probably do the Executor and then Rey. Rey gives you a lot of teams, and, JML is another Jedi, and you've already got Kenobi to cover the Jedi tag. So, either way, things to consider. All right, let's catch up on chat over here. Free May 4th calendar has 5 Malevolence shards. Hey, everybody, hope we're all having a good weekend, says Jamie Hollywood. I think so far. All right. Do they normally do double drops on May 4th? There's normally something around May 4th. Yeah. I can't remember what they did last year. They had, I feel like they gave away some stuff. Was there a Zeta? Did they give away like a full Zeta or something like that? I can't remember. So there were some gifts and there was a double drop event, I'm pretty sure. Wordpoint Ranch says, thoughts on my alt was to build 2 Imperial teams and bam, right away. Just fun, do what I want account. If you're going to do that on your alt, Iden can already work with, you only have to relic 2 troopers, right? Relic the Snow Trooper for the Iden team and relic Moff Gideon for your main team. And you'll have 2 very functional teams that punch way above their weight. Yeah. It's pretty fantastic. The calendar's not out yet. Nice. Aaron B says, just wanted to show some support on your YouTube account. You've helped the community so much in your Discord. Your Ask Loquitor section is full of amazing advice. Hey, thanks, Aaron B. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Discord. Our Discord is fantastic. You know, I owe so much to people like Griff, Vader, Nabokov fan when he was helping us. You know, the mods that we have in there now just really have collected up such a good group of people over there, you know. And people can have a debate and not agree on stuff and argue about it. And, you know, it's good. It's healthy debate. It's, you know, mostly adult conversation. I don't mean that in terms of adult content, but just, you know, people trying to squeeze every inch of everything they can out of the game. I love it. I love it. It's great. So if you haven't joined our Discord, the link is always down below. Get on over there and hang out with the crew. Griff says the community is fantastic. It's all of you that make it great. Yeah, it's everything though, right? It's also, like I said, it's the leadership of the mods and the admins and stuff like that that keep it going like we want it to go. So yeah, it's a group effort, and I certainly do appreciate it. I think it's just fantastic. I mean, like I said, I can't say enough good things about the crew over there. So yeah. And I love answering the questions, so keep asking stuff in the Ask Loquitor channel, because for the most part, it's fun. Chagrin has been a great help for me on Discord. That's great, Wordpoint Ranch. Yeah, that's it. You know, just normal people just answering questions. It's great. I was the one that asked about rushing SLKR, and you said that if TCO is going for gas. I'm still torn because SLKR looks so fun, but watching your recent episode of TCO is so beefy. SLKR first is not bad. It's not bad at all. You just have to stabilize the account first. And unfortunately right now, if you were to build an SLKR first account, it's the only knock against the SLKR rush, or let's say the doing that early. Guilds are really looking for light side stuff right now. They're looking for cam teams and, you know, stars in light side GOTBs. A lot of guilds have the dark side TBs under control, and they're not really working on that stuff. So that the guild point is it. As far as playing the game and doing good stuff and Conquest, SLKR is great. He's a good GL. He does a lot of stuff. And the fleet is fantastic now with the Echelon. You can actually beat everything in the game with the Finalizer fleet. So it's not a bad plan. It's not a bad path. Just you may have to work harder to get into a good guild. I won't say you can't get into a good guild. You just have to work a little harder at it because your account doesn't sell itself quite as well. That's really the only knock on it, you know? Maybe you answered this already 10 times, but what do you think the next GL will be? That's part of the Malgus conversation. We got to talk about this Malgus thing because there's a a disruptive trend building in the game that I think is something that CG, I don't know why they're doing it. I thought I was going to sneeze there for a second, guys. Never came, so came and went. But yeah, so, I mean, we can start that conversation a little bit right now. GLs are being devalued intentionally by characters with Omicrons. So if you get Star Killer, put Omicrons on him, put him with the right team, he beats GLs. If you, certain other teams that you can build to counter GLs. They went through, the whole turnover last year with this big nerf that they did because they didn't want non-GLs countering non-GLs. But now, in order to sell their new content and make the characters desirable, they're making it so that, their newer characters with Omicrons can beat GLs. So are they forcing us to build those characters intentionally? Or are they going to devalue Galactic Legends again to the point where they go, oh, we did a bad thing, and now we got to build 2 new Galactic Legends that can't be beat by all this nonsense that we built to beat Galactic Legends. And then people are going to be infuriated because they're going to, Malgus is a Galactic Legend killer. Well, not these 2 new ones. Whatever 2 they come out with next have to be top of the heap and not beat by non-GL teams at first, at least. So the power creep for the next set of Galactic Legend is going to be off the hook. If they want to sell it, if they want people to buy it and spend money going for the next set of Galactic Legends, they are going to have to bust the power curve. So, yeah, no, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's certainly headed that way. We'll talk more about Malgus after we get done with the Loquitor account. For now, let's get in here and take a look and get started with this Grand Arena. Take a look at our last round. We fought against Movan Le Post. And if you guys remember, we got hung up on this Inquisitor fleet. Not really in good shape. Our Malevolence fleet still isn't finished. We're still working on the Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber and don't have those done yet. So we fell down on the Inquisitor and lost the matchup due to that. Now we're fighting Nick the Mist, Cavalier Duren. 5.9 million galactic power, 2.5 in ships, 3.3 in characters. I think... a year ago, guys, we saw all kinds of accounts with complete garbage fleets. And much to my frustration, it seems like the player base has woken up. And a lot of the accounts now have the right balance between fleet and characters. You don't see a lot of the accounts anymore where people have just skipped leg day. They didn't build fleets, Although the Malevolence only has a Gear 12 Grievous. That's odd. For a 6 million account, that's definitely a character you would think would be relicked. I wonder if that's intentional for some reason. Plo isn't built. Oh man. If you bother to build this Plo ship, you've got to put like Gear 8, Gear 9 on Plo and get that skill at least up to 35%. Other than that, he's got all kinds of fleet stuff. Characters, 1 GL with Jedi Master Luke. We've got CLS, General Skywalker, Revans, Malik. So, yep. And this is on, of course, the Loquitor account. So I'm fighting it out of the blue corner at 3.3 million galactic power. For anybody who's not familiar with my... 3.4. Anybody who's not familiar with my account... Oh, yeah. It was 3.3, but then we relicked Kenobi midweek, right? We did that on Wednesday and smashed Kenobi up to relic 8, so that inflated my GP. So yeah, that's unfortunately he's not available right now. But yeah, so 1.3 and 2.0, and of course the character side of things, a lot less. No, no Revan, Darth Revan, Malak, all that stuff is missing. So we just got to spread them thin and hope that they get hung up on our C, which they didn't. They cleared us. 1544 is good. That means they must have dropped a battle somewhere, right? 1544 seems like one drop. We got everything in one. Everything back here will be in one. Okay, maybe they dropped a battle in fleet? Didn't drop a battle anywhere. Oh, yikes. The pressure. The pressure. All right, we've got a Jedi Training Ray team here. We've got a BAM team with Nest. Interesting. Night Sisters. If we don't find a GL over here, that's a good sign for us. Okay, no GL. Geos, First Order, and then some kind of rebel team here. I don't see any Omicrons or any unusual stuff, so this team is not that hard to beat, right? She can hit pretty hard. Relic Leia can, just an old school Relic Leia can hit pretty hard. Maybe I can Iden Versio this team. This seems like a team that Iden would do well against. Come in and just hit her first and see how fast we can get her gone. I'm probably going to have to trooper the JTR team. If the JTR team gets away from me, that can go very badly. So let's see how fast this little guy is. .267. So my troopers can get over the top of this team without too much trouble. Interesting, he's using the same configuration on this team that I'm using on mine, with the BB-8, the R2, and then the stick ray and the trooper. Interesting. So it's I'm very familiar with what this comp does. Yeah, can't let her get away. I think we have to trooper this. So we can Vader up here. We can do a lot of different things. We've got some flexibility. We need some high banner wins to make sure that we can take care of business. If we do Iden here, yeah, maybe we just need to take in a better team. Got a lot of stuff, right? We've got Mon Mothma. Got a Revan team. We can use Nest against the Geos to make that simple. Alright, so let's do Nest here. And then that'll give me a second to figure out what I want to do against that Marco Rolo team. I think we'll use Kira, just Kira Nest. We could use Treya there too, but if there's something on the back wall where we need, where we might need Treya in the lead, we don't want to throw it away. I'm going to appeal to you guys all for some like sabers. If you could activate your like sabers, take out that like button, make the confetti fly, I would appreciate it. We're pretty short on getting these troopers up and running. You know how the troopers are. They get fussy if they don't get their they don't get enough likes. They just go to sleep on the job and then we lose. So don't set my troopers up for failure, guys. Help me out. All right. So Enfys Nest, for anybody who's not familiar with her kit, when buffs and debuffs expire, she ramps critical damage, critical chance, critical damage, and lifesteal, I think, are the 3 stats. So once she's had a little bit of time to stack, her lifesteal is off the hook. She just heals every time she hits. So with Enfys Nest, you have to last long enough for the ramp up to go. And once she gets ramped up, then every time she critically hits, she gets like, 1,200% damage and crazy stats like that. So she just one-shots characters off the table. In the Geo matchup, you have to watch out for the Spy. As she's getting hit, she gets all this extra purple protection up that keeps stacking. So once she's in this state with the purple, she's pretty much not going to get beaten. But after she takes her turn, then that resets, and she's just at her natural health and protection. And in that moment, if the Spy takes a turn and does the execute move, there's a good chance that you lose your Enfys Nest and lose the battle. So there's always some small chance that that happens. Having Kira in the lead lets you recover your protection on a critical hit, which reduces the likelihood that you'll ever get one shot like that. So, good banners there on Nest. All right, so for these rebels, maybe what I ought to do, let's look at the speeds. Let's see if the speeds are all low. 253, tenacity, crit chance, foresight. First time each turn a rebel resists a detrimental or suffers a debuff, they gain turn meter. Okay, so trying to do like the Mara Jade trick on this team would be ill-advised. I think they would get way too much turn meter, right? Alright, so maybe we could think about Mon Mothma. Or if we use our Revan team here, we still have clones if the back wall has something nasty. So maybe we just go with the Revan team here. It's a pretty underdoggy kind of team. We could even swap out Mace for Bastila here, I think. Bindo can recover people if needed. Grandmaster Yoda should be able to do enough damage to kill everybody. And we'll just work our way through them. It's not too much commitment. We're just basically throwing one big relic at it with Grandmaster Yoda. Cody solo, in my opinion. Would it be safer to use Nest versus Rolo, since you mentioned to beware of the Spy? The thing is that the Geos are no joke, right? If you underestimate Geos, you may be in for a surprise at some point, because they're sturdy. They do a lot of damage. If they get away from you, you pretty much don't recover. So I don't like to underestimate the Geos. I like to take something in with a good chance of winning. If Nest does lose, then we just go in with Vader and clean it up. So it's not... and again, because my opponent full cleared with decent banners, we have to look for some high banner wins. And it feels like the Nest was our best chance of getting good banners against the Geos. Okay, then we've got this First Order team. Again, crew even at gear 12 is already no joke. Something like Mon Mothma won't work here, just because I don't get enough damage. We can use the Iden team here, though, right? Iden should crush this. Let's go look at the JTR team first. Figure out what we need up there before we commit to Iden. So we can get kills off of these characters, even if she gets taunt. We just got to make sure he doesn't pop the smoke, right? So these two characters are very sturdy. We got to get a kill here, and then get a kill here, and then the rest of it should go well. Still don't have enough likes to run the troopers, though. Disappointed in y'all today. Definitely not helping my troopers out quite enough. So what if we take out Snow Trooper and put in range or something here? Put in Dark Trooper, actually. He's not very good, but he can't go in the Iden team, so he's wasted if we don't put him here. That gives us 3 relics to do damage. Gideon absolutely has to drain turn meter on the first turn. So basically, I think my Gideon is faster than my Piet now. 337. It's actually better for us. 334, yeah. It would actually be better for us if Gideon wasn't faster. But so he'll be at 357. I think we'll go straight after BB-8. Just try to drain and kill him. All right, we got enough likes for the troopers. That Gideon's been sitting at gear 12 for ages. I know. It's definitely, I said I was going to take a little interlude between, JMK, Executor, and then before the next Galactic Legend. So definitely as part of this cycle, Gideon's going to get relicked. Dark Trooper's going to get relicked. Maybe Sunfac gets relicked. Queel. There's a bunch of characters that I want to relic for GAC support. So yeah, and plus if we get both Gideon and Dark Trooper to relic, then we've got a much better version of the Rancor C-Pit team. Okay, so we'll go in minus Snow Trooper. We'll throw off a little damage so that Iden's got some punch. All right, now we got to drain the turn meter on BB-8. The reason is when Gideon goes, he puts this demoralize on everybody. JTR gets 8% turn meter for every debuff that's applied to her crew. So what happens, as soon as I apply these 5, she gets plus 40% turn meter, and she'll interrupt my troopers and potentially get the turn meter train going with the resistance. So we've got to go first, drain turn meter, and then I think what we've done in the past is to typically go after, let's see, so once we do this, we've got turn meter on only 2 characters, so we need another kill. So we'll link up Stark. Unfortunately, Dark Trooper just doesn't do enough damage yet to be the link target for this. All right, so we're going to slip some turn meter right here, which is not ideal, but there's no way around it. We'll do area effect. All right, now we can pop a shot here. We can put this on Jedi Training Ray and do a mass assist. All right. There we go. Troopers success. 65 banners. They never got started. All right, and then we're going to take Iden in against this in the hopes that we can keep things under control. Shore, I think. Put Shore in here to soak some hits. And then we'll try to take out the support staff. We're going to try to get through Phasma as soon as we can. He's going to pre-taunt, though, so we're going to end up attacking him. If we get the healing immunity onto him, that's good. We should be good. Should be good. There's no Hux here to stop. Oh, he didn't have the pre-taunt. That's my mistake. I completely messed that up. All right. Let's hurt everybody. Oh man. That's some serious firepower right there. Get her out of here, get him out of here. And then probably, wow. I could have just rolled my face on the keyboard and we would have been fine. Wow. Wow. One relic and a bunch of junk and it felt super overpowered. That's fantastic. Okay, we got troopers back here. Or at least some kind of trooper team under Piet lead. This is unusual. 281 offense and potency. So this team hits hard. But I don't see anybody on here that's going to go fast enough. Trooper abuse. Call the trooper abuse hotline, guys. This player is abusing his troopers, treating them badly. Okay, 281. So unless I'm missing something, I can come in here with Mara Jade, steal their turn meter, and they never get to go, right? We just sit on them the whole combat, give them 0 turns. I don't know why I'm scrimping and saving. I mean, I have Padme, I have a bunch of stuff that's good. All right, so there's options there. Maybe we use Mon Mothma here. Dooku on the Ewoks. Dookie on the Ewoks. If we do that, then we don't have the Watt for the Night Sisters. So maybe for Night Sisters we'll use Padme, and maybe down here we'll use Qui-Gon. So let's say we use Qui-Gon here, Padme here. We've still got clones, we've still got a bunch of good stuff. Vader is very good here. Yeah. I feel like I want to Vader this. Take no chances. We've got plenty of other teams to deal with those Empire guys on the back wall. We can use a Qui-Gon or a Padme team back there. Or even the clones. I think the clone team could handle that. Low banners, but they would get it. He's Thrawn just in case we need him. Mara Jade. Remember, guys, we need the highest banners possible. So the gimmick here is that Vader goes. The Night Sisters will gain turn meter. I'll get a kick with Thrawn. We'll get Mara Jade going. Take away their turn meter and stop them. If they get a turn and Mother Talzin goes off, she can steal health from everybody. And you just lose a ton of banners in this matchup. So we've got to pretty much crush this team before it ever gets off the ground so that they can't steal our banners. If you have Kylo masked with Zeta, he's good against the Karth team. Yep, he's very good against the Karth team. Don't have him on this account built yet, unfortunately. We'll have him someday. I'm buying his shards out of the guild store. So at some point we'll have him. We'll get a free kill over here right away. Kill her. And then Daka. Then we'll try to get a ability block on Asajj. Get another turn. Get another turn. And then Mother Talzin goes. That represents everything that I didn't want to happen. I guess I needed to go back for Talzin instead of Asajj. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Hate losing those banners. Ugly. Alright, so this isn't Vandor though, right? So these teams are always nasty with the scoundrels if there's a Vandor Chewbacca here. Who can he even resurrect? A random ally. Oh, he can resurrect anybody, but it's at 1%. They recover if they're a rebel. Okay. There's no IG-11 in here. I don't know how he expects this team to work. Doesn't seem very good. Of course, I'm going to say that. Then I'm going to go in here and get trampled or something. Okay, so what's the best thing to use here? We've got Mon Mothma, Padme, clones. Maybe the clone team? Maybe it's the clone team. I don't even know if I want to use Qui-Gon because he's going to lose me way too many banners. Qui-Gon team is not banner efficient. Alright, let's go take a look again at this back wall team. So if we use Wat, Ewoks here, Mon Mothma here, Padme. See, the Padme, this team can do damage, so if we let them start getting turns, that could be bad. Oh, I don't want to underestimate this team. Because Piet's lead gives everybody a lot of damage. 30% offense and potency. Alright, can one of my mods get rid of that spammer, please? I'd appreciate it. Qui-Gon, just do Jedi Knight Anakin and Plo. So do Qui-Gon, but with less resources. So you guys like the idea of like Qui-Gon, JKA, and then maybe one other Jedi, something like this. And just let it go. All right. I can see this maybe working. It's going to be low banners, but let's get in there and make it happen. Plo for the AoE. My Plo is pretty bad. All right, so I think Tarkin is probably... Yeah, there we got an ability block on him. Let's just get rid of Tarkin because I don't want to deal with all of his area effect nonsense. Let's just do this. I forget all the time. It only works for buff removal and Padme. I always think that that's going to remove buffs. I don't know. I'll get it someday. I'll figure it out someday. All right. 64 banners. It's okay. It's all right. Let's do Mon Mothma here. And then we just have to decide, like, whether we're going to do clones or Padme up top. This should work, right? With all the tenacity I have on this team, I've built this team for tenacity sharing, so everybody has high tenacity. And then what happens is most debuffs get resisted. If they don't get resisted, then they get removed by Mon Mothma's basic. So we use this team to beat teams like this that are very debuff heavy. Ewoks are another good example. Let's put all these debuffs over here on mission. Juhani gets rid of everything. I'm salty. Juhani's not supposed to do anything good ever. Okay, steel turn meter. Got a stun. That's good. Take away. Got the buff immunity back onto him. Okay. Juhani's going to hide under stealth at any moment, right? Like, or does she have to? She has to take an action to do that, I think. Okay, so there goes that. Now we'll get mission out of here. Try to put the pawn back on him. We don't get it. Steel turn meter, get a stun. When both parts of that work, when you steal the turn meter and also get the stun, feels pretty good. All right. And then we're just working our way through him. If we can't do enough damage, then once we upgrade our extra little guy over here, that will allow us to get defense penetration up. And that'll definitely get us through it. Looks like we're going to get in before that's relevant, though. Throw the grenade again. Try to get a pawn on him again. Nope. Alright. Got it now if we need it. Stun him again. Ooh, that was a big hit. Good job, Jin. Alright, so we're racking up some of those high banner wins we were looking for. Okay, so we got 2 more battles to do. And we just can't drop. Right? That's the key. We can't drop anything. So if we use clones here, Padme on the back wall against the Ewoks, then it's a done deal, right? Okay. I don't think clones... They might... I mean, if they sacrifice somebody and we get low banners, that's a potential risk. But I feel like these clones win this battle, right? For sure. And then we could take Padme in against the Ewoks. Kyle Katarn is just next level for the Mon Mothma team. He does help a lot. It's pretty nice. Let's do this and get Queel. Then we will do this and kill Queel. And then we will try to take down the Beskar Armor Mando, if we can. Give some banners back over here. Okay. We just got to get the turret to, yep, there we go. Peel that off. Queel's down. We'll come over here, get Beskar down. Now we got to get Captain Han Solo. Even if he resurrects somebody, he's going to resurrect them with 1% life. So it's not too scary. Sacrifice is in. That's not too big of a surprise. Okay, let's get Clone Wars Chewie out of here. And Nest just folds like a house of cards. 61 banners, not ideal. Okay, let's see if we can 4-man Padme this back wall here. Let's see what we've got. This, cat. This instead. No, we'll just do 5. We'll just do 5 and we'll just wreck these Ewoks. And then we'll try to carry it on ships. No, Dooku with Wat. We did that last time, and we had a problem with the Dooku Wat because Wat is now Relic 7. The Ewoks spent so much time killing Wat that we almost timed out the battle. They couldn't kill Wat, but they weren't attacking Dooku, so I wasn't getting my counterattacks, and it almost went badly. So I'm not... that battle will work, but if I have other characters that'll do as well or better, then I prefer to do that, because if I timed it out, then it would be a loss. So that's the problem. These Ewoks don't have enough damage to get through Wat. So we could potentially spend the entire battle, not lose Wat, not have Dooku getting counterattacks, and we would lose the fight. That's the risk. That's why I got my Dooku at 320 speed. Well, I don't know that speed is what helps against things like Ewoks. You got the counterattacks is where it's at. You know, counterattacking, getting protection back, constantly doing damage. That's and ideally what you want is you want Wat to die. You want Dooku to be in his mode where he ignores protection, and then counterattack and just kill everybody that way. That's the most effective way. All right, we have the Malevolence. And we have a 448,000 galactic power Empire fleet. And Vader will come in as the first reinforcement, probably. So we probably want to use Negotiator here and Malevolence here. Zoiks. Is this Soldier? It is Soldier. Interesting. Typically you see Sunfac in that spot. I don't know if that's a misclick or if intentional. Guess we'll find out. Okay, let's see. What else do we need here? Bring in Plo to get off Buzz Droids for sure. And what else? What else? I guess we can bring in Cassian here, or nothing. Let's see. Then we've got Malevolence, and then we want to keep at least 3 ships for some kind of cleanup. So we'll bring this in, and if we need to, we got to hope to just pull an assist from Anakin for the win, for the finish, because that ship won't be functional. You know what? We're going in like this. We're going in with 2 reinforcements, and we're going to make it work. We're going to pinch banners. We're going to figure this out. All right, let's get in there, guys. Well, let me think. without Sunfac in there, we can target the little... Now, we got to target Soldier. I think we got to try to get Soldier out of there first. If we can kill him, that's going to cut damage down by a lot. Okay. Yeah, I think we go for Soldier first. Okay, let us see. Here we go. Kill the Soldier. Good. Then let's just do a basic here. And then we can do this. And I think we'll just do a basic. We'll save the good skill for when we need it. Okay. We've got tons of Valor. Get rid of the Buzz Droids right away. I'm not going to mess around with Buzz Droids. And then just got to start punching on the Hyena Bomber for a week and a half. We'll go ahead and use this skill to give offense up to Anakin. There's the Sunfac. Let's see. Let's do this. Have to attack Sunfac. That's fine. Okay. Big hit. Now we'll do this on... Yeah, we'll just give the turn meter to Anakin. Big hit here. When the Hyena Bomber gets off its second set of Buzz Droids, it's going to be rough for us. So we're going to try to get him out of here, if possible, before that happens. All right, let's just get in there. Oh boy. All right, do the ult. Hey DL, why do you go for the Malevolence fleet before the Negotiator? I'm trying to debate which one to go for, but leaning towards Malevolence. For me, the Malevolence is... It comes down to this. With the Negotiator, if you want to have a good version of the Negotiator fleet, all the ships that you're using also have to be good. You have to have a Relic Anakin, a Relic 5s, you know, a Relic Rex if you want to use his ship in the starting lineup. With the Malevolence, you put in some Geos, you put in a couple pilotless ships. The amount of effort that you need to put in to have a successful Malevolence is a lot less. So, to me, it even maybe has some better counter matches than some of the other fleets. So yeah, it's just the Malevolence runs better with a lower GP crew. Negotiator works better when you get the ships finished. That's really about it. That's about the whole story. I feel like this battle could go long, but I would rather have... never mind. If I have to try to clean it up with a cleanup fleet, I've lost the GAC, right? Because he never dropped a battle. So I have to get through this without dropping this battle. Oof. I'm nervous, guys. Should we do the math first to know what you have? I guess. So, what do we get for the zone? What do we get for the zone? 186. So 186 added on to 1287. 1544. Wow, I need 71 banners. I need 71 banners to tie him, so that means I need 72 banners to win. Oof. That doesn't give me much room. Drop soldier. Just go in swinging. Let's it's only one extra banner, right? Yeah, to get 71, we're going to have to not lose the Vulture Droid, which I don't think is going to happen. Yeah, I probably should have played out the fleet and then tried to do some super banner pinching. Maybe I should have just done solo Dooku on the Ewoks. You know, maybe I would have had to do something like that to pinch the banners. But let's see. Let's see if we can get there. Okay. Let's put this on the shuttle. See what we can get done on this shuttle right away. Okay. That's a good start. Okay. Get some buzz droids over here. We've already got some, but whatever. We'll get more. Bring in Yield Spy. And let's nuke him out of there. Reinforcement incoming. All right, too many dodges. We're going to get a skill. And we just got to stun him, I guess. Kill him before there's another reinforcement. 71 banners. Is that going to be a tie? And then we'll lose on GP. No. No. All right. Well, I guess we should have planned better. We should have done the fleets first and left these back zone. Maybe we could have kicked one character out of the Mon Mothma team. Yeah. See, the Ewok battle, we won the Ewok battle without ever taking damage, so that got us full banners. If we'd have underdogged that team... One banner, guys. One banner. Didn't need Ayla. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, we definitely should have done the fleet battles first and then come back for the character battles because we can control the banners better there. That was just not good enough strategy on my part. Honestly, I thought we had some pretty high efficiency wins. I felt like we were in better shape. I guess I shouldn't make that assumption, right? All right. Do we need to do fleet battles for today? Number 5 in fleet. Probably go for number 3. We'll take a quick run through fleets on all of our accounts here. Ayla ruined everything. Yeah. Yep, that's my bad. I definitely should have Definitely should have pulled a character out. Alright, well, it's what it is. Let's see. I can go over here and do this, right? Alright. Let's bring in Plo. Get a hit. Get a big hit. Get Houndstooth out of here. We gotta kill Anakin like 6 more times. Okay. Put Taunt back over here. Everyone ruined everything. Yeah, that's my own fault. I definitely should have calculated the banners for the win. Done fleet, and then gone back to characters. That would have been a much better method. Probably could have got the win. Okay, we advanced to 3 there. Take a look at the main account, see where we're at. Run a quick fleet battle here. And we'll see what we can get going on. No taunt, huh? Okay then. We'll have to do this. I think this is a loss. The skills did not go in the order that we wished. So all right, let's see. Still got the taunt on him. He didn't clear his buffs, which is nice. So let's see if we can kill him before he kills us. Yeah, the sneeze came that time. Yes, it did. I hope I got the mic shut off before it got too loud. I've got a pretty obnoxious sneeze. I scare my wife and kid with my sneeze sometime. If they don't know it's coming. Alright. We can clear the taunt off. Get over here to him. Get some good damage in. Alright, taunt back up, but we don't care. Zap that ship out of here. Put it on auto. And go look at the TCO account. No reason to watch that sequence of events. Let's see what we've got over here. We've got Valandris or Gatsby. We should be able to beat Gatsby. It won't help us to go from 10 to 8, but maybe then we can try one more battle and reach up from 8 to a better standing. Top 5 somewhere. Alright, so we just got to not set off the Houndstooth. That's the key here. So we'll take a shot over here on the Houndstooth. And then we will use this to heal up Spy so that we don't have to take a shot. He'll continue to work on Sunfac. And Houndstooth still got a turn anyway before we did. That's pretty awful. So we probably lose this match already. We'll still keep going. We'll stun the Houndstooth. We'll call in a reinforcement. Try to get the buff immunity on him. Not looking. You know what? We've got to call in the tank. We don't have a chance here unless we tank some stuff up. So even though we're stuck behind the Houndstooth, we still gotta soak a few hits and not lose our spy. Okay, we should be able to kill him. Nope. Still got a daze on soldier. Yeah, man. How did the Houndstooth get a turn before us? That's pretty awful. Alright, so we're stuck at 10. Fair enough. Lol's heading out. DL. Griff says it's incentive to continue progressing and growing your roster. Talking to Ethan King. Honestly, though, what's the process of giving the higher GP player the win on a tie? So I know what you're saying, Griff, but I think definitely the win should go to the lower GP player. That's the way it is in all sports, you know? It's always, well, I guess I can't say that because sometimes the team with the better winning record still gets the win. All right, then. We got to talk about the title. So Malgus, Darth Malgus. So there's a whole wall of text, right? And it looks like he's going to be a Galactic Legend killer. He's got a bunch of Omicrons. My understanding is it looks like he's going to be in the Darth Revan team, but he'll replace Darth Revan as the lead. Is that also what you saw, Griff? That he would become the new leader for the Sith Empire team? And that would lead him to being a Galactic Legend smasher? So the questions, I've been getting all kinds of questions over on the Ask Loquitor channel about should I go for Malgus? And I believe the exact same thing applies as we've talked about in the past. If you're in hard mode and you have a chance to get Malgus within 2 cycles and you want to get him, you should be able to get him no problem. Hard mode, getting the gold box, buying a few shards here and there if you need them, you should be able to unlock him within 2 rounds. If you really want to unlock him within 1 round, you'll have to make some purchases and get the red box. Or you'll have to buy the Conquest pass. If you buy the Conquest, the pass, you'll get the character the first time around with red boxes and absolutely no purchases. So you can do it that way as well. If you're in normal, don't even think about it, right? Look at your account in normal. Look at the progress that you were able to make on the ship, which was the last Conquest character. And let's just show, for example, on the Loquitor account where we ended up on that ship. You know, my placement was pretty good. I got gold boxes all 3 times on normal. But if we go in and look at what we achieved, where is that? TIE Interceptor. We got 50 shards. So we'll go through another round and maybe we'll get another 30 shards. So we'll end up at 80. That puts you 250 away from finishing. And if you think you're going to make up 250 shards through purchases, that's something on the order of 45,000 crystals worth of purchases. So basically, if you're in normal Conquest, just forget it. You're not getting Malgus. You're not getting him with any reasonable efficiency. If you want to throw away that many crystals over time and buy him out of the shops, that's your prerogative. But yeah, it's not reasonable. And then if you look at Malgus himself and you say, okay, how much is this character worth? Well, look at Starkiller. Starkiller, I expect to be similar viability. Boba Scion of Django was supposed to be on this level, and I don't really think that he made it to that level. But this character is going to be better than most characters, not as good as Gas. That's kind of the feeling that I get where they want to position him. And in the right team, in Grand Arena, he can win. But it's a team in a Grand Arena for a bunch of Omicrons that you can beat a Galactic Legend. So in terms of your total account build, not even that impressive. It's like Zam Wassell. Zam with the Bounty Hunters makes that team really different in GAC. But then you go to Territory Wars or Territory Battles or any other game mode, and Zam Wassell is just on my main account, for example, it's a high relic character that just isn't that effective. It doesn't do much. So it helps a lot in Grand Arena, but there's not much beyond that. And I think if you have to go that far out of your way to get a character with, frankly, that little impact, I don't think it's worth it. So we'll have to see. I mean, maybe he also makes the team much more viable in Territory Wars. Maybe there's a lot more to it than I'm seeing. But I didn't get the immediate Malgus hype that everybody else got, where it's like, oh my God, I have to break my back to get this guy instantly. Griff says Malgus is 100% the leader. Yeah. Malgus is one of my favorites from playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. Need his Twi'lek partner in Shea Vizsla. If you think you're going to make up 250 shards through purchases, CG wants to give you a big wet sloppy kiss. What's your guess on when Proving Grounds will be open? Well, this if we stick with the timing for the Razor Crest becoming publicly available, then if that's the way they're going to make Cat publicly available, it needs to come soon, because we're on the timing right now. This is the timing where Cat should be made publicly available. So I hope it's soon. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be on May 4th, but yeah, they got to get it in May. I think if they don't have it in May, that's going to be a disappointment for me and probably a lot of other people. Malgus may be designed with GAC Omicrons, but he'll still play a massive role in Territory Wars. DR is already a staple there, and improving the team will only make it more relevant. Well, Griff, again, if you're in hard mode, if you're in the position where DR is going to make a difference, you're already in hard mode, you're already going to get him. That's what I'm saying, guys. If you're in hard mode, you're going to be able to get Malgus. Get him. It's not a problem. Go for it. What I'm saying, though, is if you're in normal, don't think that you're going to get Malgus from normal without some exceptional spending. That's the point I'm trying to make. Just look at what you get from your last Conquest successes and understand that this is what Malgus is going to look like for your account. If you work real hard, maybe you get 90 shards. I think you can get up to 90 shards if you red box it every time. So maybe you can cut that down to only needing, 180 shards or whatever it is. You're still so far away from getting what you need. Are you going for Wampa at all on up TCO? No. We're going to try to build gas fairly early on. There's no way that you could build Wampa and still have currency for gas in any reasonable time frame. My opinion. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to build Wampa and you just say, I'm not going to build gas, Malik, anything else. I'm just going to go straight into the account and build Wampa? I think that's also a mistake. I think your guild event token 1, very early in the game, you want to spend that on relic materials. You want to start stacking up 3, 4, 5 relics as fast as you can. My belief now, just get in there, spend all that get 1, get your first 5 relic characters into the account before you start saving up. So if you said, well, I'm going to go straight in there and buy Wampa, I don't know. I'd rather be relicking characters at first, and then I'd rather have a payout like Gas or Malik. If you're not going to go for either Gas or Malik, like let's say you're going to start the account, go straight into an Executor or, Galactic Legend build, and you know that you're not going to buy anything with that currency, then it makes sense to go ahead and build a Wampa right away. So yeah, if you're going to use the get 1 for something else, hold off. If your get 1 is available, build a Wampa. On the TCO account, though, the outlook right now is to go for gas. So if we're going for gas, no Wampa. All right. Hey DL, I made it to live streams. Hey Darth Tomato. I rushed gas, and after I have 7-starred him, I still had about 40k get 1 left over. Okay. So for your particular situation, you were able to get gas finished and still have 40k. Nice. What's the best Galactic Republic fleet? The best Galactic Republic fleet, of course, is Negotiator. Then you want Anakin, of course, in the starting 3. The BTLB Y-Wing in the starting 3. The third spot's negotiable. I like Rex there a lot. If you have a Relic Rex, there's some matchups where you want Relic 5s instead to do some turn meter tricks and things like that. So either 5s or Rex in the starting 3, and then the typical Galactic Republic reinforcements with Ahsoka, the Clone Sergeant, and Plo. And then whichever of Rex or 5s you didn't have in your starting lineup, of course, makes up the last reinforcement. I expect him to bring another Sith Empire there, 2 possible teams. Malgus, Shae Vizsla, Marauder, Sith Juggernaut, and the Twi'lek, like when he sacked Coruscant. Yeah, interesting. Blessed Carrot coming in with a super chat. Blessed, you are such a cool guy. I really appreciate it. Give back to help in any way you prefer. Thanks. Thank you, Blessed Carrot. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Appreciate all the time you spend hanging out here with us on streams and all your positive comments on my holocrons. It's nice. It's nice, man. All right, let's just jump into this GAC on the main account. We last round he hadn't fought fleets, and I thought maybe he was going to come back in and fight my fleets, but at the end of the day he didn't. He just left the fleets alone, and then we got the win. So that's nice. Now we're fighting against Peak, and once they put 6 fleets, I honestly thought I could rely on my fleets for more on defense. So I lightened up my character defenses a bit because I kept running out of teams on offense. And I think that's not working out for me. I think next round, when we go into 3v3, we're probably going to be going very defense heavy again. We shall see. All right, so his stats, 8 million galactic power, 3.3 in characters, 4.6 in ships, 6 stars on the Executor. So, again, I don't like it. I don't like having a 6-star Executor because that means that the first order counter that I want to use against the Executor actually doesn't work because the ship is too slow. So I probably have to go with Malevolence against the 6-star, and we'll see. But yeah, he's got all the stuff in fleet, and I think he's even got the Radis built and invested in. Yeah, he's got the Radis maxed out. So I've got a bunch of stuff in fleet, but my Radis has like very little attention. I've just started putting levels and skills on it, so it's not in good shape. All right, 5 Galactic Legends, everything but C. General Skywalker, Revens, Malik, Commander Sokatano, Maul's in here. It's the formula. It's all the stuff. Wampa, no Omicron. Relic 3. So that gives us a little breathing room, I guess, on some stuff. Got some Relic Night Sisters in there too somewhere, but not really a lot of surprises. It's an account like a lot of accounts that we've seen before. If we look at speed, we got Cat running 365. 365 on Cat. I'd say that qualifies as a fast character. 331 on Revan without a speed set. Yikes. Jedi Knight Revan, 327. And then the interesting thing, by the time we get down here to Bastille of Fallen, 312. And then General Skywalker, 304. So he doesn't have a lot of characters at like say the hyperspeed, but the amount of characters that are around 300 is really a lot. So he's got his mods spread out, let's say his better mods spread out among a lot of characters, rather than trying to make the few characters that he wants fast to be as fast as possible. He's just got a ton of them that are like 300 to 310. So 5 GLs and no advantage in fleet and no advantage in mods. Zoinks. So let's see what he's got. What did he put on? What I put on defense, I had a Galactic Legend here, and I took the Galactic Legend out and replaced it with the Geos. But I think I really need that team. And then here up front, I had the Bad Batch, and I took that out and replaced it with a leftover First Order team. So just knocking down what I've got by 2 characters, just two teams, 2 good teams, makes it feel like my defense is a lot more fragile, and people bust through it a lot easier. So we got to get a couple more big defenses put in for next time. All right. Jamie Hollywood coming in with a super chat. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. No comments with the super chat, but he threw in a dono, so thank you very much, Jamie Hollywood. Appreciate that. All right, Blessed Carrot went in on Negotiator and got Negotiator going. That's good. It's not a bad investment. You'll be happy. You'll be able to get it to 7 stars sooner or later, but getting it at least up and running is a good deal. All right, so we've got leftover First Order. We've got Beskar Armor Mando with L3. It's an odd-looking team, but maybe can do something. Here we've got Finn and just stuff. That's regular Poe, right? Yeah. So that's a leftover team. Got the Grievous team here. Okay. Over on this side, we've got Lord Vader. Have to SLKR that using Watt. Then here we've got Qui-Gon. We've had success using the Bad Batch against that. Rey we can see, and this team we can try to do Lucifer, light side unaligned force user Rey. We'll use JTR here. He does have the 3,370, so he'll be up around 402, right? 402 with that Zam. I set up my Lucifer team to go at 400 speed, so if I fight this team, Django is going to get to go. So Django will actually get a turn and put us on fire, but I don't think that stops us from taking over from there. So I think Django gets a turn. If he rockets my one of my characters and gets a kill, then that could go badly for me. But he should do the fire. He always does the fire first, right? I think so. Darth Tomato coming in with a super chat. Thanks for all your videos and helpful content. My credits are better invested in this channel than in Netflix and company. May the force be with you. Well, thank you very much, Darth Tomato. I truly do appreciate you guys' super chats. Every little bit helps me. I turned most of it around into the channel. You know, bought a new computer, bought the artwork. You know, so maybe we'll do some more art again, hit it pretty soon. We got to do some more giveaways again pretty soon, too. Maybe we'll do some giveaways for the May the 4th and give back some to the community. So we definitely make use of that stuff. Thanks a lot, Darth Tomato. In gas, I just bring Pro and Rex as reinforcements, but Ahsoka, her ship is pretty cheap to add. Django burns, which then prevents you from gaining bonus turn meter through lead. That will go quite poorly. Oh. If they were suffering a debuff, etc. Inflict burning. And with his lead. Okay, enemies that are burning can't gain bonus turn meter. Oh. So if he gets off his burn, we drop that battle in a hurry. Yikes. Zek says, hey Dale, what's up? Not much, just trying to figure out how we're going to get through this grand arena. So then this team becomes a problem. What do you typically use against these bounty hunters, Griff? What do you have that gets through there? I mean, we could do some kind of Padme team. There's lots of stuff that we could do. CLS probably gets the job done, right? So we've got some options. I would like to use a cheaper option. I wouldn't like to have to spend the CLS team on it, but I will if I need to. Grievous is your go-to? Yeah, I got Grievous on defense. CLS maybe. Padme or CLS. Troopers erase bounty hunters, but not at that level. Yeah, the troopers erase bounty hunters, but they get too much speed from Zam in that comp. So that will not get the job done. Alright, so we'll use this Bad Batch team against this Qui-Gon team. That's worked for us pretty well. Padme is probably cheaper than CLS and just as effective. My Anakin is on defense though. So that's the issue with the Padme team. It's a Padme team that's built with the comp for beating Kenobi. So no okay, there we go. Now we'll take out Qui-Gon. Then we will take out Anakin, hopefully. Oh man, that happened again. Yeah, the maybe I should not do the big hit from because the true damage that I'm doing in addition to the regular skill is killing everybody, and then Anakin's getting too many turns, so it costs me banners. Okay, well let's take a look at this Lord Vader team. 3 tanks plus Darth Vader. But as long as we can keep the debuffs off of SLKR, we should be in decent shape, right? I don't think we need the armorer in here as well. I think just Watt. And we'll do these guys, single tank. I mean, it's going to come down to just SLKR versus Lord Vader anyway. Sith Trooper might help me get to Vader sooner. But honestly, where's my First Order officer? Why do I not have a First Order officer in here? Where would my First Order officer be? Oh, he must. I put him with. I got it. I put him with Phasma on defense. I threw him off on defense. That's where he is. Okay, because actually swapping out for that and getting more turns on Kylo would be desirable here. I like doing the big hit, but target JKA with doing it. That way you will kill them all at once. Yeah, I thought I had JKA targeted. Because I had to retarget to Qui-Gon when I threw the daggers at him. Hey, Ward Point Ranch throws in a super chat and says, for giveaways, not adult dating. All right, we'll put that towards some giveaways then, Ward Point Ranch. I appreciate that. All right, we'll play with I don't know. I want Hux there to refresh. I feel like the Sith Trooper's just kind of wasted here, though. You know, that's the issue. Because these tanks aren't really going to take much damage from him. And he's going to die pretty quickly to Vader. But he's another cleanse, too, so... Alright, let's get in there. Let's get in there and make this happen. Alright, so... we'll put the box here. And then we're going to put the stun onto Shore Trooper. Okay. Then we are going to refresh right away. Do a sweep to clear the buffs. And then we're going to put this onto no one. We don't want that on anyone. Put this on Hux. We don't want to gain any extra turn meter. Or I guess that part of it's gone, isn't it? Does it not do that anymore? It doesn't do turn meter anymore. Can't remember. Okay, let's clear the debuffs again. And then we're going to go over here. No, we got to go here for Stormtrooper. Okay, and then we just got to start ramping up. I got to waste 0 time and just get ramping. Okay. Go, SLKR. Get crits. Clear buffs. Okay. Big hit. No, not a big hit. We'll take the poke first. Refresh, go into alt. Okay. Just got to stack and ramp. Okay. Alt is in. Vader's getting powered up. I feel like I need one more stab before I start doing the ramping. Maybe even another stab. Yeah, maybe even another one. That puts us at 420. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep ramping into the next alt. Okay. Do that. Okay. Big hit. Stab again. Okay, that should get me to the second alt. Get on in there. And now we're just going to ramp. We're at 520. That's enough. Just keep cranking stacks of mastery. Second. Go. All right. Got some serious damage on our SLKR now. Bam. Is that 1,000,000 damage? I think that was 1,000,000 damage. Okay. Not pretty, but we're through it. C is the next thing. We're going to do the armorer. We're going to do Thrawn. We're going to do tanks. Throw in a couple tanks to buy time. Try to get, we'll get 2 stacks for sure. We'll try to get 3 stacks onto armorer and work our way through it. A Vader can't win against 2 Kylo. Vader can't win against two Kylos, but Vader can time out. So if you don't just start out the battle trying to stack your mastery and do your stabs and sweeps and, you know, keep stacking your damage, you can time out against Lord Vader. That's the risk. It's not that you're going to lose your characters, it's that you're going to run out of time. All right, let's get in there. Save Royal Guard for Lord Vader. Yeah, saving Royal Guard for Lord Vader probably would have been a smart thing to do. I keep forgetting to do that. You know, guys, I always tell you to make squads, pre-make your squads, and then pick them off of the squad tab. And this is an example of what it costs you if you don't. You know? Just not ideal. We'll grab the 2 stacks right here before we get started. I don't want there to be some weird circumstances and for her to whirlwind my armor off the map instantly. So we'll just do it like that. Okay, and then we either have to kick JTR or, you know, it's not a good choice on our kicks, but we really don't have options. Give Thrawn some protection back. It won't last long, but that's okay. Slide over here, break some armor, get some more stacks. If we can get to 3 stacks, we can upgrade the Emperor. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, though, does it? I think the armor is not long for this world. Whoa! Interesting priority there. Interesting. Alright, she doesn't have the alt yet. That's... feels like she usually has the alt by now. Let's link... we'll just link these two. Okay. Now we just got to take the alt. You can do it, C. You can do it. Oh, alright. We can do it. That, healing immunity is bad for us. It's really bad. We got to get that healing immunity off. We're going to do this so that we can take 2 turns and recover 2 turns worth of protection. We've got to get back to full life, full protection before she gets the alt up again. We're not going to do the main ability. No, we should do the main ability because we can't get healing. We can't get heal immunity on us again. Okay, we're in good shape. We're good. We're good. Take this next alt. Oof. And 52 banners. Pretty terrible. Alright, and then we decided CLS here. If we do CLS, who are we going after first? I assume we're going after Zam to get rid of her bonuses. But do we stun Django first or something like that? I feel like maybe we shoot first, stun Django, and then go after Zam. She already did alt. Yeah, focus Zam, says Decepticons. That's a funny name. Stun Django first to avoid the burn. Yep. Grandpa Zappy and his granddaughter. Yeah, we just showed how that fight really should have gone, though, right? Ray doesn't win the fight. Okay. So, shoot first on Django, and then go after Zam. Bosk will get in the way. We'll have to deal with Bosk. I don't know. We'll just get in there and sort it out. I messed up again, guys. I put C3PO in here, and C3PO is... if he's got Kenobi on the back wall, I won't be able to beat Kenobi now. Because I need C3PO for that, for my Padme team. Ah! That is frustrating. That is frustrating. I knew it right as I clicked the button. I was like, oh, C3PO, no. All right, let's hope he doesn't have Kenobi on the back wall. If he does, he's a smart player, and I'm doomed. I still have Lord Vader, but an altless Lord Vader against Kenobi I don't think is going to win the day. Let's see, is Kenobi back here? No. All right. Phew. So he does have the Iden Versio team. Oh, no. Oh, he put Dark Trooper in there. I mean, it's good for me that he did, but it makes me sad because Dark Trooper makes Iden Versio useless. So, yeah. If my opponent happens to watch this, you gotta not have Dark Trooper in there because it says no leader tag and it has to be non-droid, right? If no other allies have the leader tag, they gain that. Oh, wait. You can have a droid in here? If no other allies, whenever a non-droid attacks out of turn, they gain offense. I thought if no other allies have... So if all allies are non-droid Imperial Trooper, she gains 100% turn meter. So the droid kills the 100% turn meter and the revives. But the leadership still works. I didn't know that. Whenever they attack out of turn. So all of that still works. You just don't get it on the droid, but all that still works. But it does cancel out the Omicron. Interesting. It just, yeah, okay. It doesn't cancel it. DT just doesn't get the leadership bonus. And she won't go first. Okay, so that's not so bad, but still, I think, you know, why would you put the Dark Trooper in there? So we'll have to think about how to deal with... She doesn't resurrect. And then we can just... I mean, we can just kill her outright, right? Because the revive is gone. The revive doesn't work. So we could probably trooper this with our own troopers, not even with Iden. Or we could use our own Iden. We could use regular troopers there. We haven't used troopers yet, have we? So we can use Mon Mothma here. Something here. Some kind of trooper team there. And that leaves us... We could use our main trooper team. We don't need to. So I think we use our main trooper team against Iden. And just... smash her, right? The other guys will still get turn meter when I attack out of turn. Maybe my own troopers aren't a good idea. So I could use my troopers almost anywhere up here. I'm not committed to Vader anywhere, am I? Can Lord Vader solo this? Can an alt-free Lord Vader solo this team? Or do they have enough damage to get through him? What do you guys think? Can Iden kill Lord Vader? If she gets the healing immunity on him, it might go badly, right? Maybe we just use Darth Vader here. Or Padme. Padme just crushes these guys, right? I think so. Lord Vader should be fine against that. Dots from Lord Vader prevent turn meter gain. Confusing Iden Versio, that's the whole plan. Vader versus the Bears. Lord Vader versus Murder Bears. Altless Vader. I want to try it. I mean, I don't even care if I lose the GAC. I almost just want to try that to see how it works. This we could do Nest. That's our typical go-to for this, right? So let's knock this out. Let's just go ahead and nest this. And then we can think about some of this other stuff while we're working on that. All right, where is Her Majesty? There she is. Let's get in there and go. Mon Mothma's a good team, but without some kind of turn meter trick, it feels so much less threatening. So Pow, the Hoth, what is he, Scout or Fighter or whatever he is that gives turn meter on his basic. Or at least like Jyn Erso, something like that, where you can steal turn meter from people and get extra turns. There's got to be some kind of turn meter stuff with your Mon Mothma team, or it just kind of falls flat. My opinion. Kyle Katarn and a couple turn meter gains is the way to go eventually, long term. So what do we do against that Iden team? Man, I want to make Lord Vader worth something, so maybe we take Lord Vader in there against the Iden team. But that Dark Trooper hits so hard. I hate that. You know, I don't want to go in there with Lord Vader and get punched in the face by a Dark Trooper who just, you know, does enough damage to get the job done. So, I don't know. Don't know. Maybe Lord Vader and, like, one other character. Like Tarkin or something like that. Just to throw down some extra debuffs and damage. Okay. Looks like we're in good shape here. Did you check the Dark Trooper mods? Yeah, Iden can't revive. That's a pretty good deal. I have a question about Nest. I finally have her at R5. Do I need her at R7? So no, I mean, Nest at Relic 1 at anything can already do work for you. The key to... The reason to take Nest to very high relics is if you want to beat Padme teams. So if you want to beat a full relic Padme team, you will time out unless your Nest can ramp up damage. And getting from relic 5 to relic 7 or 8, you need that damage. When I had my Nest at relic 7 even, I timed out sometimes. But at relic 8 on the main account here, in general, I don't time out against Padme ever. Kira lead also gives you 30% offense. So you just got to get the offense high enough so that you don't time out. That's all it is. If you're fighting a mediocre Padme team with like, relic 3 Anakin, you'll beat that no problem. I have the answer to this Iden team waiting. Lurking in the weeds. Here we go, guys. Check him out. Got him. Got him done. Got him relic this week. Got him up to relic 8. Modded him for tenacity. His tenacity ramps off of his skills. But if you want to beat Iden with him, you can't get stunned right on the opening move if she stuns you. It's pretty bad. So I went with a really like all-in full tenacity build like Nest, just to avoid that. And then we'll use Wampa to beat up on Nest or Iden Versio teams in the future. But there he is, Monster Relic 8, ready to go. Get some solos out of him in this coming 3v3 GAC. See if we can turn him into a murder machine. Alright. So we want to try Lord Vader here. I don't know. This is sus, but let's do it. Let's just bring him in all by himself and see if a galactic legend can fall down to a troopers. Okay. Offensive mods 66-24 on Dark Trooper. He's going to hit hard. He's got offense, and speed, but still. That's going to be a pretty hard-hitting trooper. Not a lot of assists coming in, though, right? Iden's skill. Let's put in one tank. Just for funsies. Whatever we put in is just going to die instantly, though, right? Well. I mean, Wampa is only gear 12, but can a gear 12 Wampa do this? Since Iden can't be resurrected, we can get rid of her right away and get rid of those skills right away. What do you think, Griff? If you're still hanging out here, Griff, do you think a gear 12 Wampa can deal with this? Or that Relic Stark is putting it over the top and we're going to get killed? Yeah, I don't think this Wampa's got what it takes. We've got tenacity, but we've only got 33,000 health. It's not fantastic. I think this Wampa has problems. Not good enough. All right. We'll do that. We need one Empire character in here. Let's go ahead and do Tarkin. See if this can get the job done. Let's go. Wampa could probably take out the Bears, but wouldn't risk it against Iden with the damage this team has. Alright, so we want to do the damage over times and dazes first, I imagine. Iden has a cleanse, though, which is super annoying. I imagine that she's not going to use the cleanse. Oh, she does use the cleanse first. Okay, well. Alright. Let's get on over there. See if we can get her out of here. We don't want to have to deal with another cleanse. She revived. How did she revive? Dark Trooper's supposed to kill that revive, right? Oh, she must have still had the buff on that resurrects troopers. So she got resurrected by the buff, not by her ability. Okay, all right. I can accept that. Okay, Tarkin taking the heat away. Dark Trooper, a couple instances down, letting the dots eat the other guys. Okay. One stack of Dark Trooper left. Shouldn't be enough to do anything. Okay, get him. She revived through the buff. Yeah. I figured that out. Dark Trooper would punch a hole in the Wampa. Do we want to try the Wampa against the Murder Bears then? Can a Gear 12 Wampa kill these guys? I don't need to risk throwing away the GAC on stupid stuff. This is going to end up being a full clear versus a full clear, I think. So I got to go for some efficiency here. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like just do Revan here. Get on in there. Wampa full auto. Yeah. I don't know at Gear 12 if he's going to get the job done. I don't want to drop a battle just being silly. And he's relicked, so we don't need to know what we can do with a Gear 12 Wampa because we have a relic Wampa forever after. So the experimentation would be purely academic at Gear 12. Alright, let's get this B2 Super Battle Droid. on the deceased list. I suppose he technically wouldn't be deceased because he's not really alive, so what would that make it? A obsolete list. There you go. Obsolescence. We have made the B2 battle droid obsolete. Needs to be reprogrammed. Okay. Getting in on these guys. Swing it around. Did too much damage to Vader or Grievous. We can just kill Grievous, looks like. Get him. All right. Nice. Okay. Let's get the Magna Guard out of here. I want to kill that. There we go. Got him. Alright. Jump in and then hit him. Bam. Done. 61 banners. Good enough for me. I think if I had a full Relic Grievous team like this with everybody and Newt, I would probably be having that on offense. Alright, so we want troopers in here. And I think we'll swap out one trooper. We'll keep Stark so that we can have a Stark for the Iden team. When we play that, we'll swap it out with Range Trooper. I'm acting like this is a Ray team. This isn't a Ray team. It's not a Ray team. So let's bring the troopers in up here instead. And let's just keep the whole trooper team together. I don't think we'll need Iden for anything. She'll just get me lower banners somewhere. So let's bring this in, crush this, figure out these other battles, get the ships, see what we got. Out of work B2. Reminds me of the Twilight Zone with Burgess Meredith. Obsolescence. Let's just cut some armor over here on L3. Link up. Buffs up. Smashy smashy. So much damage, these troopers. Dark Trooper's just going to annihilate people. He's going to go into the stance. We're going to drain turn meter and absolutely destroy everything. Anybody who hasn't built a trooper team yet, man, it's like CLS. In some circumstances, better. In some circumstances, it's worse, of course, but such a high-functioning team. All right, Padme, Cat, Kenobi, Ahsoka. We've still got Mon Mothma. We've still got Jedi Training Rey, who we're going to use on the First Order. Let me just verify that they don't have Hux. Yeah, they don't have Hux, so we're going to use JTR up there. We'll use Padme here. This should smite everything, right? Hey chat, did anyone know that Geo brute speed could be faster if your GBA is slower? That sounds sus to me. What do you mean that the brute is faster if the GBA is slower? Not sure I know what that means. Let's see. Yeah, we just got to take him out. He's standing in the way. Get that protection up so we don't lose any more banners. We'll end up at 64 if we continue as we are now. 64 should be good. I'll take a 64. All right. And we'll take in the Lucifer team here. There's probably an underdog win that I could have right here. I guess I'm clicking buttons too fast. I probably could have brought in Vader or something like that. And used Vader on this team. Gotten higher banners with the underdog team, but I was clicking too fast. Getting in a hurry again. Alright, let's just give him the stick. This TIE fighter pilot's getting a bunch of turn meter. Yeah, that was no good. Didn't get exposes on everybody like we needed to. Get rid of some turn meter over here. That cost a lot of banners. Just that one big hit from the SF TIE pilot. See if we can illuminate our destiny. Get a stun here. Oh, no. That was supposed to be a roll. I didn't do a roll. Okay, just do basics here. Charge up. Basics. We'll do a hand wave. Illuminated destiny. I was hoping I'd get that banner back on stick ray. 62. Yuck. Poorly done. Might need to get a little more potency on my characters or something. Alright, so let's go fight over here and then see what we need to do with Ewoks. Okay, Executor, Radis, Empire. So we've got Malevolence, First Order, and then garbage. So his Radis is pretty good, right? He's got skills, he's got 5-star ships. Yuck. So Malevolence against his Executor, but I don't have the tie. I think I have to try the First Order counter here again. Oh, I have to do it again. It's got to be tried. What's the speed on this ship? Let's take a look. 184. 184. Oops. If we do this configuration, then we don't get a speed boost for ourselves. $141. The extra bonus speed. 161. So we should actually be okay. It should be fast enough that we'll get this, and then it should go. As long as we get the missile, this, turn meter for everybody. As long as it goes next, we're good, right? Man, I hate this, because if it's too slow and I'm miscalculating this, then we just drop this battle. Alright, we're going to go with the Malevolence. We're going to try to go with more of the sure thing. Gosh. Super annoying. We'll put in the Ebon Hawk. And we'll put in some kind of cheese. I was told that brute base speed is 216 plus GBA speed times 0.15. Okay. So again, if the base speed is 216, if you had a slow GBA, it'd just be 216. Your brute could potentially be faster than your GBA. Is that what you're saying? That if you slow down your brute alpha enough that the brute would actually be faster than the GBA? That could be true. Either you win or you lose your capital ship. You'll never get to the cheese. Well, I might use the cheese like second reinforcement or something, depending on... So a lot of these reinforcements depend on what happens in the opening round. So how that goes depends which of these reinforcements I pick. So it's not that I'm going to reinforce 4 times. It's that I want a choice of reinforcements. Pretty much always going to bring the Ebon Hawk in first here. All right, let's try it. Let's get in there. Okay. All right. Big hit. Oh, on the Hyena Bomber. That's interesting. Let's just go ahead and prompt this taunt from the... Oh, boy. So we didn't get the taunt from Houndstooth. We can't stun the Mandalorian. We'll just take a stack off of him, I guess. This is going horribly. Oh boy. Now we can get the stun. Get some buzz droids over here. Just do a basic. Oof. Okay. Let's try to reduce the chances that he gets to his ult. Man, I kind of want to get Cad Bane out of here. Let's see what we can do in Cad Bane. Nothing much. No buzz droids to be had over there. Alright, he takes out a little guy. We can get another ship, so that's good. Okay. How is he targeting? What am I missing? I had taunt over here. I didn't see him get taunt from the... Man. I don't know. What was I missing? He didn't have the marked on him that I saw. At least I didn't think he did. Alright, let's see what we can get done with this spy. Probably nothing. Oh, there we go. That's good. We can get one bounty hunter out of here. So now it's just a matter of whether I get to my ult before he gets to his ult. It's that simple. Whoever gets to their ult first. And I didn't get it. I think he's gonna do his ult right now. No, he didn't get it. Okay, there's a small chance. Nope. Dang it. Well, we got rid of Xanadu Blood. They ignore taunt from pilotless ships. Oh, wow. I've really got to get my Sun Fac going. I've really got to get my Sun Fac built up. Alright, so now what to do? Do I come in against this, like, let's say less than optimal team now with Chimera and just try to blow up the Hound's Tooth and get through it that way? Or do I bring in the First Order? I think I just got to go for fleet wins, right? Like, we've got to get other fleet wins under our belt. So I think Hux against Radis leaves us absolute garbage. My goodness. So I've got Rebels and First Order that are good. I don't know if Rebels have any chance against the team up top. So maybe we bring in First Order against the Empire and then Rebels against the Radis. Let's do that. Try to get a couple wins. I've got to see if anybody in my shard has a slow a 6-star Executor that I can practice against. Might be good for me to practice against some slower Executors and figure that counter out, figure out how to make it work. What does this ship do? If all allies are Empire, blah, so it's not a generic thing. You have to have it in the Empire fleet. Okay. So we'll just put that in and be done with it. And in we go. Who do we need to missile? I feel like we need to missile that shuttle, actually. Mr. Rice is in the house? What's up, man? Let's missile the shuttle. And then let's go for a stun here. We'll get a dodge. Oh, no dodge. Nice. Okay. Then we can steal turn meter here. And stun here. I got the target lock anyway. Not groovy. Okay, we'll just pass it over down here. Get a big hit. It's not a very big hit for right now. Let's see. Do the SF tie. We'll do damage over times. Start getting the ramp up damage on the silencer. Let's steal turn meter here. Oh, that was a big hit on the Echelon. Let's give the Echelon another turn. Do this. Get rid of that buff immunity if we can. We cannot. Okay. Alright. Steal turn meter here. Keep restocking that Echelon every time we can. Pass it over. Big hit. Okay. Now we need to get the shuttle out of here. Darth Maul. Bang. Then bring in Cassian's U-Wing. We're going to call an assist. Get him out of here. All right. Good, good. 70 banners. TIE Echelon tanking for a week. That was pretty fantastic. I gotta admit. Pretty impressed with that. All right, Rebels. What do we got for Rebels? We got one of these, one of these, one of these. Sure, why not? We'll bring in everything. Let's go. Chagrin. Howdy. All right. I feel like we just got to get that tank out of here. It's pretty annoying to deal with, so I feel like we just zap it down as fast as we can. Oh, we're going to lose our bigs so fast. Let's do the heal up here for now. Do this, try to get some target locks. Just take away some deflection. Okay, oh. Ebonhawk, interesting. Stole all my buffs. Let's bring in this and get target locks for bigs. That was a lot of damage. All right, let's get rid of this Ray over here. They're killing my tank, killing my dudes. All right, let's do this and this and that. All right, come on, bigs, stay alive. That mechanic where bigs gets back protection from target locks is absolutely fantastic. Chaff cuts that down, but you know, can't worry too much about chaff. All right, the Radis will get the ult in 2 turns. So if I don't kill him here, then I can potentially expect the ult. Okay, we got it. 71. All right, let's circle back around to this. Let's do that. And let's see. Man, there aren't many ships left, guys. All right, we can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Let's throw a Radis at it and see if we can hold out long enough with the Radis to get it down to like the Houndstooth and nothing else or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm hoping to try to do here. But, you know, Thrawn has the ult that can kill the Houndstooth. So if we can get it down to the Houndstooth somehow, then maybe we got a chance. Oh, man. Stop. Stop killing my Ray. Stop killing my Ray. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. One of these gives a bunch of target ally gains tenacity, deflector shield, 25% Okay, we need that on the ship that's dying. Okay, what's this? Okay, alright, alright. Get some... No, no, no! Oh, okay, fine. We're getting nothing done here, guys. I was trying to be sneaky and bring this ship in later, but I guess it really does have to be part of your starting 3 if you want it to be doing anything at all. It comes in stealth. That's just weird. Okay. And again, we're not hoping to win here. We're just hoping to survive long enough to alt his... Oh, man. We're done. Right? Can we recover a little bit? Not enough. Just the tank. Ain't gonna make it. Alright, we got nothing accomplished there. Nothing accomplished. We ain't giving up, though. Let's go. Let's go. Our last 4 ships, we're using them. Okay. Oh, man. They do not like any version of the Millennium Falcon. Okay. Now the B1 has to dodge 1,000,000 times. Dodge. Don't get stunned. Zero hope. Get him. Well, man, 1 shot. Dead. Alright, alright. We got to give up now. Once there is nothing left, you have to give up. Alright. And then we got Ewoks. We got to do Ewoks. Ooh, my opponent started fighting. What did he kill? Well, he killed gas. He just casually came in there and flicked him off the map like he was a piece of snot. Alright. Just do this. Crush some Ewoks. Hey DL, is it worth it to buy the hyperdrive at 50% off at 1.4 million? It is literally worth it for anybody who doesn't have the hyperdrive bundle to buy it. It's already a good deal at $100, and it's an even better deal at 50. I can't tell people to spend money, so I'm not going to tell you to go buy it, but if you do decide to invest, it's a fantastic investment. All right, so 1443, 1527 total, leaving the Inquisitor up, and we'll see where that one goes. Let's get over here to this TCO account. Get some newer player content going on. Let's take a look at our last round. If you guys remember, we were fighting up against a player with a ton of GP. So it just came down to whether or not they wanted to play. They did play. We lost. We had to use our Vader team to get through the front, so we didn't have anything for the Geos when we got to the back. And sadness ensued. All right. Looks like our current opponent also has cleared us. Another one of these, 3.8 million accounts versus my 1.7, so more than twice as much. Malevolence for fleet. Bunch of relics over here going for a Sith Eternal Emperor journey. Let's see. 6 capital ships. Finalizer at 4 stars. Bunch of relics. CLS. So, like a lot of things, guys, you look at this account and if they play, we're done. They played. They killed us. They took everything. They left us with nothing. They called us nasty names and kicked us down a well. So that's where we're at for this. Ooh, two battles for the Geos. So if we can get a full clear without dropping a battle, maybe we got a chance. Let's see what they put on defense. Zam bounty hunters with no Omicron. This relic crew, I probably have to use my Vader. So we'll use Vader here, and then we'll have clones and Qui-Gon, and we'll decide on the back wall where to use the clones and where to use Qui-Gon. Seems like that's going to be the route. Now, for any new players who aren't familiar with Kylo Ren Unmasked, he has an ability on the leadership that when First Order gains a status effect, they recover health and protection. Scarred as a unique, whenever he takes damage, he recovers health. And somebody gains advantage, which is typically going to be him. And he has a 100% counter chance when he's taunting. So basically, if you can't deal more than 8% of his total health every single time you hit him, well, whenever you hit him for less, he'll actually be gaining health. So 8% of 46 is what, like, I don't know, basically 3,800, 4,000, something like that. He's got a ton of armor on him, so you have to hit him for, you know, like, let's say 8,000 damage and have it reduced just to be equal to what he's going to gain back. Between this 5% health and protection here and 8% from the other skill, it's a total of 18%. It's pretty obnoxious. So basically you have to bring in something with enough damage to kill him. Now the clone team has Rex with aerial advantage that can kill things pretty well. But where is it? Kylo takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects. So if you try to kill him with Rex, he just ignores Rex, because Rex's aerial advantage is also a percent health damage effect. So basically, we've got to bring in characters with enough damage, and what Vader's going to do, Vader's just going to stack up debuffs on him and then Culling Blade and take him out. Don't think I'm going to need the troopers somewhere, although this is the same mistake we made last time, but we'll put some troopers in here to speed up Vader, to stack up his offense, and hopefully we can kill this whole team before they get a turn. All right, here we go. Let's cull him out. We'll just put a basic on here, and then we'll basic these other guys. They should all die from the basic. Since we're not going to get an extra turn out of it, we'll do the Force Crush on him and just keep stacking dots. We're going to link Vader so nobody else has to lose health. Reduce his armor. And now we should be able to stack up enough to get a Culling Blade to kill him. Getting a shock on him will help. Don't need to drain his turn meter right now. Okay, and then we just spend some time trading punches. There we go. That was a nice big hit. Now we'll get an assist. Finish it off. 72 banners. He's okay. Not great, but not bad. All right, back wall. Revan. Revan with a Zeta Bindo, Zeta Kenobi. Okay. So we could use the clones here. And then use Qui-Gon up front. Let's check. Let's make sure Qui-Gon makes sense up front here. I think it does. It's not an Omicron Zam. We should be able to make something out of this Qui-Gon team. Let's pick it off the menu. and then just take a glance, because if they have a lot of area effect, we got 1, 2, the bombs. It's not a lot. We should be able to keep Qui-Gon alive for a while. So let's use this, see if we can bust through the fleet. Okay. Yoda. Get some buffs going on. Let's see if we can... Greedo can be particularly nasty. If he gets like the 1001 basic attacks going on, every time he does a basic attack, he has a chance of attacking again. And if he attacks again several times in a row, it gets absolutely obnoxious. So we'll take some of the RNG out of this fight. Zama. Oh. That's about as low as you can go, Yoda. I think he's at 1 hit point. Since he's stunned, let's get over on Cad Bane. See if we can kill him before he takes a turn. And we got him. Spread some buffs around. We're not going to get any banners back, but got through it. 61. The power of the Omicron. Alright, back to this Revan team. We'll just put in our clones. It's an odd feeling. I'm usually punching up. Wow. 99,000. They were right at 90-some thousand as well, right? I got to go look at that because it looks like we're 99.7. I think we're just over that, right? No, 99.3. Wow, I got 3 relics and I'm still punching up against that team because of all the Zetas. That's funny. We got to get some Zetas on this Shock T at some point. Make our team a little better. Alright, yeah, let's go for the tenacity up. And let's... I think we're going to let Jolie Bindo res somebody. So we're going to go for Ahsoka to trigger the Savior. Okay, Savior's in. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to go back here. We'll let 5s taunt a little bit. We don't want the sacrifice to come in prematurely. Alright, that's good. He just took a hit. That's all he needed to do. We're happy with that. And we can see if we can take this Bindo down. Wow, that was a lot of recovery. Okay. Now we got to get him. There we go. Okay. So let's do this and just work away at Kenobi. Get some healing done over here. The reason I'm working on Kenobi is just because if I don't, he's going to be getting in the way anyway. So rather than have to deal with that, we'll just deal with him. And we can aerial advantage Bastila, and this should finish it. 60 banners, not pretty, but the Revan team is pretty good. A lot of synergy there. Not to be underestimated. And then we actually have to fight his malevolence. But it's a malevolence with 5s, Rex, and Xanadu blood. I do not claim to understand. But that's what we've got, so we shall fight it. I would start with Hyena Bomber, but it's not. It's only 5 stars, so it's pretty awful. Alright, let me see if I can... get rid of this Count banners first. I'm not sure we can even beat this fleet with the Malevolence, so... he dropped a battle, right? So as long as I don't drop a battle, I should not need to count banners. I should just need to win the battles, and we're good. He dropped one we can't. Or am I misremembering, right? He dropped a battle against our Geos. I'm pretty sure I saw it that way. Oh, Houndstooth in this comp too. Alright. We gotta get the Houndstooth stunned. Oh, no. That's my fault. Let's get Sunfac. We're just going to throw off for now. Alright, now we need the stun. We need the stun, Sunfac. Come on. Come on, buddy. No stun. We don't have the stun ready to go. This is bad news for us. Okay. Stun him. Of course not. Why would you? Why would the stun work? It looks like the spy is ready to go, so we're going to take a chance here. We're going to try to get buff immunity onto him, and then we're going to try to get the spy to crush this Houndstooth. Okay, we got a lot on him. Got a lot of work done. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. Let's get 5s out of here. And then the Xanadu Blood is going to be super annoying because he's going to stay in stealth. Doesn't matter. We're going to zap all of his little guys here. Give him turn meter. Give him the ult. Nothing we can do about it. He's just bringing in the cheese. Bringing in the stealth. See, but we're not fooled by the stealth, right? Like, we're not surprised by it. We're not sitting here going, what is that? What happened? We know the cheese. Doesn't mean we can beat it, but we know it. All right, what is this? Just soldier left? Is that all we've got is soldier? Yeah. All right. We have lost our feet. Can we clean it up? That's a good question. Can we clean this up? We've got Tarkin. We've got some ships. Do this. Do this. This. Nope. We're just going to do this. And we're either going to get it or we're not, right? Like, there's not... We got to pinch banners. Now we got to swing away and just hope that we can... hope that we can get through this. Oof! Real ships versus not real ships. The difference. Okay. Alright. Let's get in there on Xanadu Blood. Hey DL, how's your back? I went to the chiropractor this morning, so at the moment it feels pretty good. At the moment. Alright, well we gave it a good effort. Did the best we could against his malevolence, but we're not getting through. Not getting through. I think we're still in good shape, right? We're still well above the Carbonite 1 skill rating. So if we lose this one, even if we lose the next two, right? We could lose like 80 points and we would still be in Carbonite 1. So I think we'll still get pushed to bronzium. But, yeah, double the GP. So what we're up against, everybody, that's what we got to deal with. All of us, all the time. Hope it's getting better and better. It got better, and then it's gotten worse, and it's yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful if I keep doing these little exercises they got me doing every day that it'll get stabilized. But yeah, it's not everything I hoped for. Don't let that discourage anybody if they're looking at the same kind of a thing. You know, different people get different results from it. But I'll keep working away at it. I'll keep chipping away. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for this stream. We've had enough fun for one day. So what is that? The main account, we got a chance. The Loquitor account, we tied, so we're not going to win that. So we'll have a loss on the Loquitor. We'll have, hopefully, a win on the main. We'll see. And then loss on the TCO account. So there you go. Had a good shot at it anyway. Like I've said before, like Sabers if you haven't done that already. Subscribe to the channel to see more like this in the future. Discord link down below. Hope to see you over and be part of the community. Thank you all for watching. We're going to hang up this stream and hopefully go eat some sushi.